This is a message for the Democratic Party, specifically Schumer, Jeffries, and the others in either the Senate or the House. I'm done. I'm done. I am your base. I have voted for Democrats for 40 years. I have never voted for a Republican, and I have voted third party a handful of times, only in a primary and only in a safe district for a Democrat. I voted for people who made me sick, but they were less dangerous than the Republicans. I had a bumper sticker on my car back in the day that said, "Vote for the crook. It's important." Because the person who was the Democratic nominee for governor of Louisiana was Edwin Edwards, who was a crook, but he was running against Duke, the Klansman. I have voted for your candidates. I am a lesbian with a Black, disabled, non-binary child, and I worked in an abortion clinic. I am your base, and I'm done. Schumer and Jeffries blew up Vote Blue No Matter Who. They blew it up entirely with the New York mayor's race. It's disgusting, and it's done. I'm sick. I'm sick of it. You are no longer less dangerous.
None of this is really about Donald Trump. I just watched Scott Jennings, his podcast. He was posting clips about it. And he was talking about how there's a lot of infighting within the Democratic Party since the government reopened and that whole debacle. But more importantly, he played a clip.
Yes, Democrats will not deviate our attention to what they recently did. I understand the game they have been struggling to play. If you take a look at these videos I'm about to show you, you will clearly see the difference. Democrats actually play a game. They realize a lot of people were against them 3 days after they came in with these issues of fights or Trump with F, or you know what is going on right now. To change people's mind toward what they did, they shut down the government. That is what we all saw, right? Okay, this lady you saw has been a Democrat throughout, but just the fact that she has realized what they have been doing, she's leaving the Democrat Party. Not only her, there are a lot of people that are doing that. I was impressed when I saw this video. That should tell you what is going on in the Democrat Party. The infighting can't stop. They should not try to divert our attention away to the most important things.
I'm going to say this and then I got to get about my day. The world saw what the Democratic Party did by shutting down the government because they were trying to swindle money from the taxpayers with these dumbass bills and legislations that they offered, which we know this has been an ongoing thing now for the last 16 years. Since Obama came into office, this party has been getting wealthy off the American taxpayer. Okay? So this is why I got to say to anyone that is on government assistance of any kind that voted for this any of these masters in this party. They have been exposed before your eyes. If you can't see this damn snake, something's up with you. This is a time now for you to recondition your mind and start thinking for yourself and start making the proper adjustments and changes in your life so that you will never have to go through this again. If you choose to stay in this of a party, you are a downright out idiot, and you deserve every hardship that these pour out on you. It is time to get rid of this entitlement, because the only damn thing you are entitled to in this life It's getting your life together and creating great memories and doing something productive. Even if the world never knows, do something productive. But I love the way Trump and the MAGA Republicans, it wasn't them regular goddamn Republicans called rhinos, it was MAGA Republicans that exposed this party for the destruction that they have caused in this country. And if you continue to believe in this party, you are an idiot. You just need to go live out in the woods. Because you're dumb as a brute beast. If you keep thinking that this party I don't give a damn what skin color you are. Because you know what? I know, yeah, there's just as many white folks on government assistance as there are black people. It's not a black thing. It's a mental thing.
He said everything. You know, there are people I see on social media daily. What they put out is very important. What this man said is nothing but the truth because he understands exactly what Democrats are doing. For a very long time, I've been putting out videos about what they are doing every single day, trying to expose the hypocrisy, in different directions by bringing videos that you will not see from the mainstream media. When these people realized their own base was blowing up against them because they realized what they did. You shut down the government to achieve something. At the end, you open it without achieving it. Then what was the aim of you doing that? People saw the hypocrisy. They saw like they just wanted to punish the whole country or what exactly? Or just to satisfy their selfish political that is what people realize. Immediately, they start changing the narrative by bringing something totally different now to talk about. People can't forget this. They understand. They see what exactly they are doing. And it's crazy. You can't punish people. If there was a way for Democrats to bring down Trump, they can set the whole country just to bring down Trump for about 7 years, from one after another. This today, oh, we'll get Trump tomorrow. That has always been their aim. I don't understand why this is even happening. And it's sickening.
Even commitment to have a vote. So the bottom line is the Democrats went into this after a blue wave out of the American people saying we do want the opposition. We the working people want the Democratic Party to fight for them. And now they just caved and surrendered. I think Chuck Schumer, his days are over. If he cannot keep his caucus together, he needs to go. He needs to be replaced.
To keep the government open, and now they are very upset that a Democrat broke ground and sided with Republicans to make sure people could not put food on the table. If you look at what Whoopi said on this video, that is clear. You can understand exactly that they knew. They were doing this on purpose. When I watched the Views videos, I think before or in between the shutdown, these people were claiming like it's a Republican shutdown. Now the tone has changed. That should tell you something. I don't always like to see people always depending on the government. Like any small thing you have to depend on. I have a problem with this. Sometimes there are things that you just do. You don't even look at the government. Some believe that any slightest thing, they blame the government. That should not be happening. I think I'm going to end here. I want to appreciate people supporting me, sharing out the videos. God bless you abundantly. Please share the video.
Over 40, he beat Hillary by 41 points.
Right.
He beat Joe, he got lost to Joe Biden.
But not in West Virginia.
No, he still won by 40 points.
This let me know one thing. This ain't got nothing to do with color. This ain't got nothing to do with color. It's either God's side or Satan's side.
And that was my first instinct.
Should have more Republicans on the show, but they don't want to come on. They're scared of us.
It's like
history.
Point when I say I'm not going to be apocalyptic.
He even gets an off
If the Democrats
thing, because how many times do somebody asks
for
J.D. Vance should be the next president of the United States. If you want to serve in the American...
Give interviews, I don't do that.
J.D. Vance should be the next president of the United States.
Happening at the moment.
Yeah. President Obama
Is blatant censorship.
Because he says he has a team of fact checkers.
The FCC.
Want them to stop fooling around with my right to say what I feel.
Well,
Americans, it's a part of who we are.
Because that is really something that didn't happen before.
Does anybody else watch The View? Because I think there's...
I'm going to say one.
Look, there are certain rules of free speech that we must all abide by. But in case anyone needs a refresher, we're going to go over the rules again.
He does not have a right to have a television show.
to spreading lies.
Somebody to get up there, not
all the same people that are in these polite...
Disagree with what Gavin Newsom said that he doesn't.
Dave Chappelle.
Without of interest.
I mentioned last night Trump was bragging about how...
Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Peggy D.
Many were surprised to see Darth Renner.
Between now...
60 minutes for editing an interview.
Victims, and obviously she wrote